Well, hey guys, back as promised, and today I'm going to talk to you finally about those 5 little words: keep up the good work. So stay tuned if you want to hear more about that. Now, this really probably only pertains to those of us who are on a really long weight loss journey. Okay, so I've got lots and lots of weight still to lose, and it probably hits me the most when I'm a little bit more sensitive, it'll maybe a little bit more hormonal. And all of last week, it was starting to sting again when I kept hearing those 5 words: keep up the good work. And then shark bait arrived today, so feeling extra puffy, fluid, got on the scale. I'm up like 12 pounds of water, like crazy. It messes with me so much when shark bait comes around and I just like blow up. It's unbelievable. But anyway, oh, also, and the top I'm wearing is a Gwynny B shirt. I'll link the video here if you want to see me wearing it. But back to the message at hand. Keep up the good work. Okay. So those of us on a long diet journey probably hear these words more often than you can count. Whether or not you even tell people that you're on a diet, when they finally click and they finally realize that you're losing weight, but you haven't reached your goal and you're still working toward it. Maybe you've lost weight in the past and maybe you've regained it. Maybe you're doubting your own abilities and losing the weight, and you know that you're really trying hard, and you just hear those words and they just sting just a little bit. I must hear those words or read those words a dozen times a day, if not more. Okay, between all the Facebook comments I get and all of the messages that I receive and the Twitter comments and the Instagram comments and people in my life, I hear keep up the good work every day, multiple times a day. Okay, and some days I really struggle with those 5 words. So I'm curious to know how you feel when someone says keep up the good work. What is the first thing that you think and feel? Like, just close your eyes and remember the last time someone told you keep up the good work. What did that feel like to you? Now, I know that these are words of encouragement. I know we all need the encouragement, and it's marvelous to have people who are cheering for us. We're incredibly blessed to have people on our side and wanting to see us succeed. Definitely. Love it. Wonderful. Thank you guys for anybody who's ever said keep up the good work and intended a positive message by it, because it really is a beautiful, wonderful phrase of encouragement. It really is, and thank you for that. It's a super easy thing to say. It's a super comfortable thing to say. It rolls off the tongue nicely. Hey, keep up the good work. But for me, some days it can just be so hard to hear it. This phrase of encouragement sometimes makes my defenses prickle. Like, I'm the one that has to change my thought pattern and change the way I feel about those 5 words. But sometimes, keep it up, keep up the good work kind of feels like, yeah, it's acknowledged that you've done some work, but it's still really obvious that you still have a long way to go. So it's kind of that gentle, passive way to say, yeah, great job, but it's like that but you're still fat. You're still fat. And that's the truth. I can see it. I can see myself in the mirror. I know that I'm still fat. I know that I still have clothes that don't fit. I know I'm not as far along as I had hoped to be by now. There are just times when, maybe I want to share a victory, a non-scale victory or a scale victory, or show a picture to someone of the way I used to look. Wow, you've lost a lot, keep it up kind of phrase. And it's like, sometimes I just want to celebrate that moment. Like, hey, look what I did. Hey, guess what? I lost 5 pounds. Hey, guess what? I got into those 18 jeans yesterday. Can we just stop there? Stop. And just say, hey, that's awesome. awesome, and leave off the keep up the good work. Just to be present in the now and to say, wow, great job, great job. Look at the work you've done. You've done great work. Blood, sweat, tears. A lot of people don't know the fight, the battle that we all face in these long weight loss journeys. And so keep up the good work just sounds like a, hey, I'm rooting for you. And that's probably the place where it's coming from. And I acknowledge that. It's a really, really wonderful thing to have that encouragement and to say those words. But sometimes when you're on the receiving end of it, you're just like, you just kind of negated the celebration for me. Like, can we just be happy about this thing? I know, I've got like miles to go. Miles and miles and miles and miles to go. But can we just take a pit stop, break, and just kind of say, wow, good job, great job, and just leave it at that, and don't put the but in, and don't put the keep up the good work in. It's a very, it kind of cheapens the accomplishment, I think, sometimes. What do you think? What is your feeling about keep up the good work? It's hard. It's hard to verbalize that feeling. And I know I'm not the only one that feels the sting a little bit on occasion. It doesn't happen all the time. Like I said, I was super sensitive last week. And I know that was hormonal. I know, because I woke up this morning and I got shark bait. Wow, okay, lots of things come to mind and you're like, oh, I get it. That's why I burst into tears during the, commercial with the mom or the dad, or, this is the reason why I got, stressed out with a family member or whatever. I go, oh yeah, I get it. Shark bait's probably coming. So I get a little bit extra sensitive, but it's true. And those 5 words, keep up the good work, do bite sometimes. I guess the thing that I want you guys to take away from this is keep up the good work is an easy thing to say, and it's a beautiful thing to say when the sentiment is there. But before you say it to someone, try to put yourself into their shoes and see if saying those 5 words would make you feel like you're sort of negating what they've accomplished up to this point, up to whatever that milestone that they're sharing with you is. Sometimes those 5 words can make a person feel like they're good, but not good enough. You see the difference? Those 5 words can sometimes just be a reminder to that person of how far they still have to go. And sometimes we don't want to think about how far we have to go. Sometimes we just want to feel good about the success in the moment. And I don't think it just can relate to weight loss. I think it can relate to every area in life. It can relate to a child. With school, maybe your kid got a really good score on their science exam or something that they studied and studied and studied their butt off on, and they passed it, or they got a really good mark on it, and keep up the good work. And it's like, but could you just appreciate what I just did? Yeah, I'm going to keep up the good work. It's kind of like, duh. I guess maybe that's some immature little kid inside of me that wants to just look at somebody and go, duh, yeah, I'm going to keep up the good work. Thanks. Anyway, you keep up the good work. I'm going to keep up the good work. Go drink some water and leave me a comment below and let me know how you feel about those 5 words. Keep up the good work. That's your thought for the day. Thanks so much for watching. Welcome new subscribers. I will talk to you guys soon, and keep up the good work. Go drink some water. Go drink some water. Go drink some water. 4 words before really good words. Good night, guys. I love you guys. See you soon.